In this video, we're going to look at using the work item search to find the items that you need. It's worth mentioning that this capability is both in Visual Studio Team Services and also in Team Foundation Server, and is no longer in preview. So, work item search. This is very much like the Google search capability, but now built directly into the product. It updates in real time and also allows you to filter. The other big capability is you can switch this between work items, and you can also look at code. It also has IntelliSense, so as you type it, it will understand the context behind it and update the list. You can do full text searches, but this requires the Team Foundation server to have this enabled on the database to make sure your administrator has enabled this capability. So let's quickly have a look at how we do this. Now there's some syntax that you might want to pay attention to as I go through this demonstration, which will give you the understanding of how you can potentially filter to look at any of the tags or fields, but also using and or not to also between two components, as you can see in the bracket section. On the right hand side, you'll notice that there's a dependency model around work items and how work items could have, say for instance, tasks, or they could have test cases associated with them. They could have builds associated with them. This is not a complete list. It's actually much more complex now, and you can see there's a lot of dependencies as we type through. Okay, so I'm just going to navigate over to the search the work items. So what I can do is, first of all, I'm going to look for all the work items that are assigned to myself. So in this case, I'm going to start typing the A, and as you can see, it's straight away said the two people that are on this project, it's either myself or an alternative account. I can quickly click search there, and what I will find is all of the items in this project that have been assigned, work items that have been assigned to me. Now I can quickly filter these, so I could filter them on the type. So as you see, there's only one epic and one feature. So I could filter from there. I could also filter the states. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add those directly into the command. So I'm going to then say, I don't want anything which is a task, or in the case they've given the example, a bug. So now I've redefined that, and I've now found a single item that I can then interact with. I can change the view to how if you have the preview panel. I can also change it from searching from work items to searching the wiki, which you won't find any results from searching the wiki. But I can also search the entire account. So if it's not just Scrum that I'm interested in, but I want to search across, I can actually search this entire account for all of the items that could potentially be on other projects. And now you can see here, we've got all the projects listed, and you've got one result on all the projects. And then I can add in Scrum. It will then search for everything which the area path equals Scrum. To summarize, we've covered how to create a dashboard, understand the different types of widgets, create a query to get the data you want directly out of Team Foundation Server or Visual Studio Team Services. We've also used the marketplace to install additional widgets, and we've also used the global work item search to search for items directly from the search bar. In the next section, we're going to cover scaling agile using DevOps processes.